That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, just so I can fuck with
Okay. Fuck with the people that work. Alright, this is starting.
Recording?
Alright, Stefan.
Hi, I'm Tim.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Stefan.
I'm Ryan. This is the drunk panel.
Cheers.
God.
You rude motherfucker. Tastes like gas. I like him. He doesn't need a chaser.
All the chaser.
So,
All of it.
what we do is we discuss topics and we discuss. Am I just doing an introduction or okay?
You're supposed to be straight talking about what the topic is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our first topic is about the new law in California that states that citizens have to pay that they can be fined up to $500 if they are seen using excessive water, either watering their lawn, washing their car or driveway, and it's kind of ridiculous, I think.
Absolutely. Basically, from what I understand, the law says if you're washing your car or your lawn or anything without a nozzle, which regulates the amount of water that you're using, or if they feel that you're excessively watering your lawn, which is that's going to be a subjective thing, so I think that's complete bullshit. That you can be fined up to $500 per day that you continue to overuse water. Personally, I think the amount of resources that would be spent into policing such a law could be better spent on any number of other things.
Well, yeah.
In a state where we're already terribly funded and we don't have the money to be really policing people's
I understand the intent because it is a drought. It's California. We don't have a lot. There's a lot of farmland in California. A lot of produce comes out of there. So the intent that's there is great, but the money that it's just going to eat up so much. People are going to be out. I know it's technically anyone that can write it, who is empowered to write tickets, I guess, or whatever. So it couldn't be a large group of people that can write tickets, but yeah, it's just...
Like we don't already have enough reasons to hate code enforcement.
I don't think they're going to walk around like ticketing people, you think. I think they're probably going to base it on like how much water does this house or a certain part of the neighborhood use per month. If you see these houses, and then they're going to.
But not every house has the same water needs, though. Well, I don't think that's a fair assumption. And again,
well, that's what they're going to do. They're going to go see how much water that person's using, measure that amount, and say, okay, now that we find out your standard of water needs,
then raise the price of water overall since it's run through municipalities.
Well, how the fuck are you going to raise the price of a commodity? What the fuck is this?
It's a drought.
Then fucking goes.
To be honest, I agree with the law because I mean, if we always hear that California is in the drought, we know water is a very important resource that we do not have a lot of, and if I don't care if I am fined for that because I'm not going to be using that much water. Why would you need to use that much water in the first place? If you have a lawn, water a decent amount, you can keep it.
But here's the thing. Say you're someone who lives in a higher income area, maybe you feel you're fine with paying more for that water. That's what I'm saying. If they just make the water bill higher or put, like the same with our electric bill. Your electric bill is the same amount of money until you hit a certain threshold, and then the electric company just sticks it to you for running your AC the whole time because you're drawing more out of. Same thing could be done where you put caps on water, and anything you use above that cap per month, charge out the ass for it. Because, trust me, there's plenty of rich-ass motherfuckers in Orange County.
I think they saw a 7% increase in fees but that's not hardly anything.
There's plenty of rich-ass motherfuckers that are fine paying those overages to keep their lawn looking nice.
Is it sad that
if they're going to pay more for it to offset those lower-income houses that need that water, fine. But to just fine any random person for washing their car,
guy might not. They're not going to walk around like the Hitler water. Yeah, they're not going to walk around just like, your water, you're using too much fucking water.
There's no
using too much fucking water.
It's bad white
They're not going to walk around.
If you are violating something, if somebody sees that you're doing this, they're not hunting people down for using water.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be like, let's say you get a new fucking 2014 Mustang and you start washing that bitch down every fucking day. Fuck yeah, they're gonna come to their house and be like, you're using too much goddamn water.
So if it's based only on visual cues, if it's not based off the meter, then I'm just gonna start washing my car in the garage all day.
I said that earlier, right? I was saying that they're probably gonna have a meter that comes out and they say, all right, dude, we saw that your meter is fucking high. We came by your house, we saw you washing your fucking car every goddamn day. Now we're gonna fine you a shit ton of money. Stop washing your fucking car, you piece of shit.
It's gonna
go home.
So Okay, so then that guy just takes his car down to the local car wash, the self-car wash, and uses their water for it.
Sure.
Same thing.
And then those are people that are regulated business, so that's when they can start. That's when.
So that regulated business is wasting water then?
No,
it's their business.
They're gonna have like a different.
But their business is drawing from a municipal water source. That's the thing. They don't have their own well.
They're gonna get charged for that water, but they're gonna get a tax break on it.
They have license to do that though. Like
That's
you
what I'm saying.
they're not going to do this. They're not. This is a very. I mean, you can fight the ticket or whatever it is, the fine. They're gonna say, hey, you got a ticket. Okay, so you're gonna have to prove. They're gonna have to prove to us that you are wasting that water. That it is valid that you're
define waste though. Who sets what the standard is for wasting water? That guy that just bought his brand new Mustang, that could be a completely valid use of water in his mind.
If he's doing it every single day, that's excessive use of water.
According to who? That's a subjective term.
Yeah, he should have bought a fucking Mustang in a different state.
But here's the thing: you're gonna have to. Who's gonna police? If you're going based off the meters, that means you're gonna have to rely on the water companies to police it. They're obviously gonna want to make more money. They'll probably charge you more. But they're not going to want to tell the authorities about it because that's money you're going to pay to someone else. That's
almost every single water company is run through local municipality. It's run through the city. So they would. So any local law enforcement or code enforcement would already have access to it.
They already have.
Yeah. The city of Maria Valley. The city of Maria Valley has the same water district as the same city hall. It's all run by the same local government. So they would have the same access to that information.
With all the immigrants moving in, they have the right motive to raise the things anyway. They have the right. They have the MO to raise it to get profits for no reason. Because, like, okay, the thing about the water shortages.
How did this?
The thing about the water shortages.
I'm
all the way to immigration.
I'm way confused.
How did this turn into an immigration issue now?
It's not, but I'm just saying they have the MO for it. Like if you guys are willing, like, they're gonna get money. They're gonna turn us. Because you're saying this, they're gonna try and turn water into a commodity to get money, right?
Yeah, I mean,
but
they
have the reason to do that already. They have the excuse to do that to the people, and then people go, oh well, fuck them. They have a scapegoat.
What is their excuse? The immigrants?
The immigrants are using more water because it takes more to wash them so they can get jobs. What's the line of reasoning here? I'm wondering what the line of reasoning is.
It's not as fucking racist as that was. But with more people coming in, they do have they're gonna see you're gonna see areas that have more water usage because there's gonna be more people fucking flooded in them. And then what is it then? How are you going to now I'm going to ask you guys, how are you guys going to regulate the more populated areas for water usage than the ones that are not?
It should be based on household. 8 people in a house is going to use a lot more water than a 4-person house.
And I feel like they will regulate that within reason. You discuss your case. You say this is why we're using more water. We have 8 people in our household. We have this. We have these. We have larger yards.
Which is again, and that's what we're going back to saying things are subjective. That's really what my point was. Is that some households have a larger use for water than others. You can't just objectively say every household gets X amount of gallons a month, and anything you go over that, we're going to start fining you.
I guess I'm giving maybe an unreasonable benefit of the doubt.
I was going to say, you're giving the government way more leeway than I think.
Sure.
It's unfortunate. It would be nice.
Water would become like tax almost in California at that point.
It might.
Well, and that's why I'm in favor of the same way that the electric company does it, where you have a certain allotment based on however large your property is, and anything you go over that, the price per gallon increases exponentially, the same way that electricity does for kilowatts.
Before we end, guys, I do want to ask one question. Why is California in a fucking drought when there's already science and there's people putting fucking hydrogen and oxygen together to make water?
So true.
Because the Democrats.
Science.
The Democrats?
The Democrats don't trust anybody.
Or just lobbyists and special interests in general.
I did not expect that answer, and I'm gonna fucking shut the fuck up.
Next topic.
Nice. Let's
end
this.
I feel that was decent.
That was good, guys. That was good.